Hey everyone, I'm Alex Williams and you're watching Funagain Games. Today we're unboxing Prospectus, the potion trading strategy game from Mr. B Games. Alright everyone, Prospectus is a game where players choose one of 4 wizards and use spell cards and a little bit of premonition to help them buy and sell potions such as Goblin Whiz, Troll Sweat, Owl Spit, Frog Juice, and Pixie Dust. Prospectus was designed by Chad Kriztus, illustrated by Kwanchai Moria, and is a joint publication between Mr. B Games and Funagain Games. Let's open it up. Alright, the plastic is off. Here we go. Alright, so we've opened the box. First thing we see is our player screens. These each have one of our 4 wizards. Alright, we have the instructions, and we've got all of our chipboard pieces. We've got this kind of thing here, which is part of the crystal ball base, the council, I should say. All of our money. Now, we've also got our game board. You have this, which is your price machine. When the potions are on here, they'll determine what price they are at any given time. And this is the track that it'll go up or down depending on the future card. This up here is your dividend payment that will tell you how much you get when you fill up one of these 3 colored bars here, which is advancing a dividend. And while we're down here, take a look at this awesome art. We've got our Owl Spit, Troll Sweat, Frog Juice, Pixie Dust, and Goblin Whiz. It's gross, but it's awesome, and it's very well done. And over here we've got our High Council, these old guys up here, that are buying and selling potions this is where you put your future cards. So when you're playing, you put your future cards down like this. And at the end of a turn, a future card will get executed, which will be this one right here. And those are the ones you'll put in the crystal ball. Those are the ones that go up and down the price track. And once that's executed, then everything moves up. So you can see how, if you pay attention to what's on the future track, you might actually be able to guess, at least kind of, what might be coming out of that crystal ball. Awesome. Great art, great art. We've got some of the cool components of the game. This small little deck of cards here is our spell cards, and we'll take a closer look at that here in a minute. And another deck. These are our future cards, the ones with the hourglass on the back. Again, we'll open that up here in a minute. These are our potions. Big bag of potions. Each color depicts a different potion that's represented on the game board. Purple is Troll Sweat. You've got green for Frog Juice, pink for Pixie Dust, blue for Owl Spit, and yellow for Goblin Whiz. And then you also have these nice shiny black cubes. Those are called demand blocker cubes. Those will be used to, block the High Council demand potions, and you'll see what those are when we look at the future cards. And finally, the top and bottom pieces of our crystal ball. And that's what we're going to do first. We're going to put that together real quick. So let's open these guys up. Ooh, alright. So shiny. Oh yeah. So, if you don't know how that goes together, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just push them together, and you've got your crystal ball. Now when putting the crystal ball together, you want to make sure that the slats on the inside are alternating with the ones on the opposite side. So on the top, you might have a closed slat directly across from an open slat. This makes it so that the cubes are caught properly in the ball. So now if you take these, which are the council chambers, this is what you're going to put your crystal ball on. This is really one of the more unique parts of the game, the crystal ball, because what it does, not only is it cool, it will actually determine what potions go up on the price machine and what potions go down on the price machine using future cards and whatever potions fall out of the crystal ball here. Alright, so we're going to take our two sides here, ones with the doors. Okay, make sure that the angled slats are angled the same way. The back is the one with the banner on it. Okay, put one down and the other. Because now you want to put your ramp in there, and of course the front with the hole on it where the potions will come out. The ring goes on top like so, and last but not least, you take your crystal ball. With that, you put it right there. So then let me show you how this works. So while you're playing the game, the future cards will tell you which potions to put into the crystal ball. So if, say, a future card tells you to take 2 goblin whizzes, 1 pixie dust, 2 owl spit, 1 troll sweat, and 1 frog juice, you'll take those and you'll put them in the top of the crystal ball, and when you see what happens, it falls through. So actually, this is cool. Only 3 of them fell through. You'll see 4 of them are actually stuck right here in the crystal ball. The crystal ball is one of the coolest parts of the game, and it adds a little bit of guesswork to your game by making it so that even though you know what's going into the ball because of the future cards, you might not be sure of what's going to come out. The crystal ball was inspired from some of the great classic board games like El Grande, Wallenstein, Shogun, and Amerigo. They all use the cube and tower mechanic. I'm going to take a look now at the spell cards. The spell cards are the ones with the Latin words at the top and the wizards on the back. Let's see if I can open this. I've got no fingernails. Alright, I got these open. You will find that there are the exact same decks for each of the 4 wizards. Oops. See? And those are going to be the exact same cards for each one. The actual spell side of these cards are great. They have some really fun spells in here. So you can actually make it to where potions will go up instead of down, or down instead of up. You can make it to where nobody can buy or sell a certain potion during the entire next turn. Just a lot of really good ones. And when you play, the greatest part about this is, of course, the names like this. Muta potestatum. Potestatum. I think I said that right. I don't read Latin, but I try. And now we've got our future cards. These are the ones with the hourglass on the back. And the lists of potions on the front. The front of these cards are basically what controls the game. At the top of the card, you'll see 2 potions that are the High Council demands, and you'll be able to sell to the High Council using these during your turn. You'll also be able to get a power-up because of these, and I'll show you those here in a minute too. These are the potions that you will be picking up and putting into the crystal ball at the end of the turn. And these arrows tell you whether or not those potions that come out of the crystal ball are going to go down on the price machine or go up on the price machine. And finally at the bottom is your advanced dividend potion. So when you play this future card, you'll be taking the pixie dust dividend and playing those. And those, of course, will pay out a certain dividend if you get 3 of them. Alright, and you'll see that they're all set up the exact same way, but different numbers of potions, and different potions will go up or down. different potions for the High Council demand as well. Finally, we get down to the tokens. We have the dollar tokens, we have the $5 tokens, the $25 tokens, we have our moon-shaped $100 green pieces, and finally we have our $500 embedded jewel. As for the other tokens, we also have interrupt tiles. These are used to interrupt other players during the game in order to give yourself an extra transaction, either buy or sell potions. Last but not least of the tokens, we have these small tokens. Most of them are power-ups. This is what I was talking about. When you sell to the High Council, you'll get to use one of these depending on where it is on the board, and they'll give you a special immediate power, such as just getting 10 extra coins, or an extra transaction, or being able to put 2 potions of your choice into the Council chambers. And that's important because at the end, Council gives you a bonus for what's in their chamber. You also have tokens like these, which are simply multipliers when you start running out of potions. Okay, that is everything that comes in the Prospectus box. It is a beautifully designed, beautifully illustrated game. I absolutely love everything about this. The potion cubes are gorgeous and fun to play with. The crystal ball is actually one of my favorite game mechanics I've ever come across, because with the future cards you know what's going into the crystal ball, but because of the way it's designed you're not quite sure what's coming out. It's kind of a toss-up, and it's a lot of fun. That's it for this unboxing video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below. We'll try to get to them as quickly as we can. Let me know what your favorite component from this game is, what you think of the design, and also please check out the How to Play video on our YouTube channel.